the sacks. Let's just try this again. I just want to see if we can kind of like...
Ave Maria.
Right.
So I'll do your share of the work.
You'll be finished.
Right, okay, then we've gone up a level as well, actually. I've not... Player, main level. Oh, up to level 7. We've not unlocked anything, though. Let's see if we can do something with our speech.
Oof! That isn't half heavy.
Oh, yeah. Probably should have spoke to this guy.
Did you bring them? They get pretty heavy, I can tell you.
You ain't telling me nothing I don't know. Get a move on, then. The sooner the cart's empty, the sooner I'll move it.
Forgot to speak to him, didn't I? But oh well, doesn't matter. I feel like it's gonna, like, make you fight anyway.
It's just a couple of sacks. Get cracking.
He's not chatting to anyone yet.
Bought a lovely new bow the other day for a great price. Did you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand?
Would that be?
I don't know exactly.
And they're starting already.
You didn't hear it from
Right.
the trader who
Listen
sold
to
you
this.
the bow, by any chance?
Come to think of it, it was him who told me.
Is that supposed to
I
be
might do a quick
Latin?
save in the
Do you know?
here before I go do it. I want to try and see the different outcomes. I know it's save scummy, but it'll be fun to do it. I'll just save the game here. I know it's using one of my... Got some Dutch courage. But we can make them save potions as well. I just need to find the...
What if you lent me the bullet on the Lloyd?
And cutscene.
What did you say? It was their own. What do you mean? They attacked them. Everyone. Where else was somewhere in?
Calm down.
Calm down!
I'm perfectly calm. Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies. I don't believe a word you're saying. Believe what you like. And in fact, I am. I am Sir Hans Capon. You're No. Oh.
We'd better go.
There's no point in this. Let's leave.
I'd do what your pal says if I were you. Get lost before something happens to you.
I think
I
we're going
give
to
you a
start the fight
chance
anyway.
to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
I think, yeah, either way, it's going to end up in a fight.
I'll kill you!
It was him.
Hey! Now you fucked up. Nice strike! Yeah! Don't spare him!
You'll be fucking sorry.
We'll finish this quickly.
Enough's enough. Time to die, you bastards.
Is he not down? I thought he was
Show
down.
what you're made of.
Nice hit. Hey! Now you fucked up.
He should be down.
You want
Cool.
to try me?
Oh, God. Thought I blocked it. It's my stamina.
Fucking pay you back. Filthy vermin.
This is unbelievable.
You're outnumbered, you shit! You haven't a chance!
I'm not really outnumbered because I'm beating the crap out of
Enough's
you all.
enough! Time to die, you bastard!
That's harsh. Give me some stamina back.
Yeah, don't spare him.
Let him have it! Spaß in der Hölle!
That
Come on then, throw your punch.
why'd he do it?
took out 3-4 of them, I think it was. Right,
What the hell is going on here?
Go on, it's space. Skip all because we saw that.
Who the...
I'm sorry, but it's your fault. I'm fed up with this. Putting up with this
I'm
shit.
fed up with pulling you out of the shit all the time.
You pulled me out of the shit. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on.
And whose fault is...
You put me to blame?
I don't fucking believe it. You're really gonna blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. We should have made ourselves scarce. None of that would have happened.
Oh, if it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining under...
I don't believe it.
Who else is... You're just a...
You're a spoiled brat. I'm just gonna say.
And you're a spoiled brat.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you.
I'm just gonna call him
With
out.
you and your pontificating. You were supposed to... You're fucking useless.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
Yeah.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well,
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Okay, so that was meant to happen. The brawl was meant to happen, but at least we did well.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you stuck-up Lord of Perkstein.
Anyway, have I got my stuff? I have armor. Let's have a look. So I want to put that on. I want to put that on. I want to put that on. Legs, we'll put you on. Put them boots on. Weapons, we'll go for that. Attached a belt. Oh yeah, I've only got one, haven't I? Then attached a belt. What? There we go, that's better. I mean, we haven't got any arrows, so... that looks fine to me.
Hey, you!
Find a way to get to the wedding. Get to the wedding party. Got the blacksmith. There's loads of stuff.
Hey,
Side
over
quest
here.
mutt.
Are you going to just stand here like a statue?
Yes, I am.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side. Now things can only get better.
I suppose you're
probably
right.
right. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Hey, you.
I'm Bara. Just
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're
a
something
wanderer.
like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary or help in the tavern, but I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller or a nomad. But don't say it too loud.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Okay. Where are you?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Which
You
city
said you were
going
going
to?
to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Cool. Why are you helping me?
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Thank you.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook, or...
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think he may teach me something?
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Okay, combat training.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He ricks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch it?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue. Otherwise, Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Nice. Help me? Need something to wear. I need to get money. I need a horse. I need a horse.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though, I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Need
No
something to
wonder
wear.
nobody wants anything to do with me. I look like a vagrant.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although, that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps a Brunswick?
Could use some armor.
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night.
And you are like a knight?
Knight?
Well, yeah.
I am.
I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story.
It is a long
It's not
story.
a happy tale.
Well, You can hardly buy new armor now, but you might find something in the town hall armory. Although you'll need quick hands.
So you want me to steal from them? I won't steal.
Thanks, but I'd rather get my clothes honestly. I just got out of the pillory. I don't want to end up there again.
Well, I'm not pushing you, just giving you a few useful tips. What you do with them is up.
I need something to wear. I've done that. Don't have
Do you
anywhere
know where
to
I
sleep.
might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to...
Yeah, okay. Anyway, let's just go.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get...
Don't worry.
Go work in the blacksmith. But I had just seen Mutt. Find out what happened to Mutt. Oh my god, hang on. Miles away. Absolutely miles away. I'm not walking all the way over there. I mean, I want to get my dog back, but main thing is get to the wedding party with the help of the blacksmith or that, find a way into the wedding combat training. It's all the way over there. We're going to have to go that way, I think. Combat training, go see Tomcat. What we got here? Quest. I want to go... I want to go do the blacksmithing. Let's have a quick look. What have we got going on here? The tavern. I'm not going to light. I've discovered a nest apparently. Right. I'm guessing. Oh, it's early morning, isn't it? Nothing's going to be up yet. No one's going to be up. So which one's B and which one's C, etc. Blacksmith's B. So how far is...
Dunk.
The help of the blacksmith. Ugh, God, okay. And A is... Well, C's there. But okay, I'm just going to go...
Cause any trouble? Got it?
I'll try not to. I want to go sell some coin to someone, though. Found the scribe.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takov. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zhelyevite. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant.
To go kill the bandits.
Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough, that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region. Now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you. I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, Why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly?
Thank
I'm
you very
sorry,
much
but
for the
until
follow.
then,
I'm doing all good,
I've
man.
got more important
Enjoying
things
the
to
game.
do.
I'm enjoying the game. Have you played it yet? It's what? I'm only like 3 hours in, so I've just done like the tutorial bits. But I've not long just played the first one. But I will be honest with you, I didn't complete the first one. Have you played the first one before? I need to speak to Sir Otto. What's new?
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Nice. Did you
Where
play
do
the
you
first
think?
one?
Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
I know that addiction all too well. I managed to play the first one recently and ended up getting to... I don't know how far you got into it, but there was a bit where you join a monastery and it really just... That mission killed it for me. Like, that whole little bit of a chapter killed it for me, so I just stopped playing it, and then I just watched how the game ended, ready for this one to come out. And yes, Tarkov, I know that all too well. I know that very all too well. Are you enjoying the wipe? I'm looking for a friend.
Excuse me.
I'm looking for a friend.
I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
Where can I
I'd
find
like to buy
merchants here?
something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after, most of them live here in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
Right, that would do. Yeah, I got so bored with the monastery and I decided just to give up.
What did I do to you?
Nothing. I just ran past you. Chill. I wonder if she's going to get mad at me yet. No, I need to go pay my debt off. That's the tailor. Actually, yeah, the tailor I can sell some stuff to if you open. Are you open now?
God bless you.
Hello.
What'll it be?
Trade.
Show me your wares.
Only your second wipe. So still recently. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how long I've been playing it for. I'm about 1,000 odd hours in myself. 1,000 hours last wipe. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, I've not put in that time. I think for my whole, like, 4 or 5 years I've been playing the game, I've put about 1,000 hours into it. Never really... Each wipe I get less and less kind of, like, bothered with it. I think this wipe I've managed to get to level 20 at the moment. Enjoying it. Last wipe I didn't really play it. Well, I was enjoying it, but then this has come out, so I'm probably going to stop playing it for a bit. What we're doing here, we're learning how things work. I think it's going to be very similar to the first one, so I'm not too fussed for that. Where is... I want to sell stuff. Sell. That's what we want. I want to sell you, I want to sell you. Anything that I'm not wearing is just going to be sold, because I need the money. That would do. And I want to haggle.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, I'm listening.
I managed to get through on Tarkov. I managed to get through the like early quests quite quick. This wipe, which I was quite impressed with. I think I'm just need to do 2 more of the bolty kills. Is it Tarkov Shooter Part 3, the close range ones. I managed to get 1 on Ground Zero and then tried a couple on Factory and absolutely whiffed my headshots. I got my shooter-born kills done, though, early on. I've managed to get them on Ground Zero early, which is nice. I wonder if 3.1 will do.
Is this enough?
That's still too much.
Okay.
And it looked like we'd never agree.
Thank you, and take care.
No, they haven't. There is new stuff they've put into the game that I've not really played. There's a lot of bits bits they've put in that I've not really seen. Streets of Tarkov. I've barely played that map whatsoever. The BTR, which was in last wipe, not done anything with that. Not done any of the Lightkeeper quest line or anything like that. Obviously, you've got to get there. What have we got here? We've discovered stuff. Hired hand. Oh. What's sorry, cat needed to escape, but I've been meaning to potentially stream it, but I've not got around to doing it yet. This wipe. Right, I've only got 3 gross on. I felt like I could have sold my stuff for a little bit more, but maybe not. Codex.
It still hurts.
What does? What? Hooch.
Eh?
Okay, yeah. That's
What's wrong?
fine. I'm not.
Why are you barking?
And don't come back till you've learned your manners.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go into your house. I didn't do anything.
Was machst du? Raus, du Bastard!
Drink about it, my
Welcome.
bastard.
You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Test drive is a ball ache. I've not even. I've not attempted it, to be honest with you. I've seen the quest lines, but yeah, I've not done it. Did they overhaul the dogs in the game? They look so wild in KCD1. Dog animations are so funny. Yeah, they are. I've not really had a chance to see much of the dogs. So far, everything in this game looks a lot more polished, which is nice. Do you have anything to do with value here? Where did the wagon tip?
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jellyov. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
What's of it? Everything I've seen for this so far, and I've only seen like score reviews. I've not read any reviews because I wanted to try and save it as like a spoiler free as I can. But everyone's giving it 9s and stuff. So I reckon this could potentially be a Game of the Year candidate already in February. I know there's shed loads more games coming out this year, but I feel like it will get towards the end of the year, and because this came out early, people may forget about it. There is... What else have we got this month? We've got Avowed coming out. That looks like it could be fun. I think that's on Game Pass as well, isn't it? So I'll be able to play that on Game Pass. And what else is there? The new Civilization game. I don't think I'll get that. Hopefully... I played quite a bit of Football Manager as well. So the new one's meant to come out at some point. It got delayed.
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Where is the church?
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Katharinen. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Where can I find other merchants?
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around, Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are a hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the three, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Cool. I'll tell you one thing I will say about this game so far is that feels like they've had a lot more money to put into it than the first one. Again, only 3 hours, coming to 4 hours into it, not found any bugs or anything. Bear in mind my PC is about 6 years old, so that's good. What town do you
Where
go
do you
to?
go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
It looks
Das
good. The
kommt darauf
combat
an.
feels a
It
lot
takes all
smoother
day
as
on
well.
foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town any...
Okay.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking it here in the village. We don't care much for outsiders.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones
Think
in
we're gonna have to go
particular,
kill some
or about
bandits.
others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here. And Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Right, what have you got?
Show me.
What's he selling? Nothing I can really buy. He's got some lockpicks. I've got no money.
Wie schade.
Yeah. Servus.
Yeah, I will say, obviously, this game does look incredible. It's running smooth. Can I... Oh, no, I'm not trespassing. I'm trying to go to the shop. That's what I'm trying to do. Nothing.
Was willst du, du
Wrong
Schuft?
door.
Sprich
Apologies.
oder geh.
I'll have a look at the...
Are you selling any poison? He is selling poison. I'm going to try and poison some people.
Piss off!
Right, okay, I'm going. No one likes me here. I can tell. I want to go find my dog, so I think I'm going to go do that. New quest there. There's not a lot to do around here, is there? Go see the scribe, because we can read. The scribe was a big part of the last game. I'm guessing he's up. Nope, he'll be down then. Not getting any trespassing for coming in here. I am up there. Where is he? Hello, scribe. Can I read the book? Yes, read the book. Obviously, I'm not going to read it out loud. I just want the experience for reading the book. My God, this is a long book. There we go.
Greetings, lad. What
Greetings.
brings you here?
Do you know where to get armor?
As the local scribe, you know a lot of things, right?
I'd say so. In this province, not a squirrel farts without my knowing.
Right.
That's a weird
So,
saying.
if I needed to get something, you'd certainly be able to tell me where, right?
Depends on what you're looking for. Don't involve me with anything dishonorable.
No, don't worry. I'm just looking for some armor.
Armor? Well, Unless you want to join von Burgau's retinue, I don't think I can help you. But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Takov. He might at least sell you an iron helmet.
Every time they say Takov, I
You
think
don't know of
Tarkov.
anything better?
I feel like it's subliminal
Aha.
messaging in this game.
So, the good man is a connoisseur, eh? And how would Prince Brunswick's armor suit you?
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
What legend?
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it doesn't really matter. Why are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
Because I am a knight. Oh, I don't know what. I'm more interested in the legend. I'll try that.
Oh, come now. Surely you're not going to keep that legend to yourself. Do a fellow scholar a service.
Youngster, being able to piss your name in the snow doesn't make a scholar out of you.
I beg your pardon?
All right. No need to lose your temper.
Yeah,
I'll
fair.
tell you.
Thank
In
you.
short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Who
Who
is
exactly was this Brunswick?
You don't know, lad? Educate yourself. Brunswick was a famous Czech prince who won the lion for our country's coat of arms.
Really?
he? Nice.
How is it that I've never heard of him?
Perhaps because he never existed. Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I, known as Redbeard.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend, but a quite lovely one, I'll give you that.
I'm not interested in the legend. No, I want to know
Could you
more.
recount for me the legend of Brunswick?
Well, why not? Brunswick was a valiant Bohemian prince. He lived in a time when our country had an eagle on its coat of arms, but that wasn't good enough for him.
Was it
so
not?
he decided to head out into the world and gain the mark of a more powerful animal.
The lion. It's so... Because I'm streaming this, I always like these games. I always try and like read at the bottom and then skip through quickly. I need to remember just to take my time with this game. I'm planning on playing this game a lot, and I don't think I'll 100% it, but I'm definitely trying to
A man after my own heart.
at least
You
complete
may
it.
think so, but his wife was none too happy. Her name was Ludmilla, and she begged Brunswick 100 times to stay home, but he just couldn't be persuaded. Still, he loved her very much, so he took her ring and told her that unless someone came and showed her that ring during the next 7 years, she should wait for his return. But if he failed to return after 7 years, that would mean he would never return.
Yeah, it's just my hands are here and try not to skip it. Are you do you stream at all by any chance? I'm just guessing because of the name, the TTV in the name. What happened next?
And what happened next?
Brunswick's party set out to sea, but didn't get far. They were drawn in by an island with a mysterious mountain of amber that holds all ships and prevents them from leaving. Over time, the men on the deserted island died of starvation, leaving only Brunswick, who noticed that once a year a great bird called No came to the island to hunt. And so the clever knight hid in his horse's hide at just the right time. And when the bird came, it mistook him for prey and carried him away. So Brunswick wandered on.
I don't blame
After
you.
some time on the road, the prince came across something unprecedented. A duel between a lion and a 9-headed dragon. So, what do you think Brunswick did at that moment?
Body cam, is that the multiplayer first person shooter that's meant to be kind of like realistic? Oh man, Tarkov gamers are so salty, especially if you're streaming it and you kill them to find it. It's, yeah. I mean, just my name is Strasz Gaming in it, so eventually they find me anyway. But it's, yeah, there can be. But I'm bad at Tarkov, so it's normally half the time I die. So if they end up coming and find me, I'm just like, GG's, I'm shit. And it's quite fun.
Well, considering what he later added to the coat
Marvel
of
Rivals
arms,
have not tried
I
yet.
expect he helped the lion, eh?
Smart. Brunswick rushed to help the lion, and together they killed the dragon. And from that time on, they were stalwart companions. The lion even followed him all the way back to Bohemia. Except, by then, it was already too late. It had already been exactly 7 years to the day since Brunswick set off on his journey. His wife, Ludmilla, who had until that time valiantly resisted all suitors, was about to remarry. But at the wedding feast, Brunswick managed to drop the ring in her cup, so it all turned out well. For Brunswick, that is. Not so for Ludmilla's new groom, but the lion took care of that.
Okay. Yeah, it's a shame for that. I generally thought that body cam was going to be a first-person shooter single-player game, by the looks of it, and then obviously they made it into a multiplayer, didn't they? But it looks good, though. It's good for what things can come, I reckon, in times. We're going to get some good FPS shooter games, I reckon, with some stupidly good graphics. Where did the armor come from?
Where did Brunswick's armor come from?
It is said that George the Lion of Württemberg brought it here. He was the nephew of Lord Chenjek of Württemberg, who built Trusky. This George spent a lot of time with King Wenceslas. A suspiciously long amount of time, if you know what I mean.
Nice. I might have to check it out. I was going to get body cam, but
I think I get the picture.
I get a little bit
It is
bored
said
of
that one
multiplayer
day,
games.
a lion escaped from the king's menagerie, and George
No worries, mate.
overpowered it with his
Thank
bare
you for the
hands and laid it
follow.
at the king's feet, still alive.
I'll check your channel out
As a
at some
reward,
point.
Wenceslas
And,
gave
really do
young
appreciate you popping in.
Württemberg
Good luck
the
on your
name
raid.
Lion
And,
and the armor of his ancestor.
Thank you very much
Prince
for popping in and
Brunswick.
chatting. I
Only
really appreciate
Sir
it.
George didn't live to enjoy it for long. He caught the plague at a tournament abroad and died on his way back to his king.
Might as
Specifically, while visiting his uncle here at Trusky. Of course, the king wanted his armor back, but Lord Chenjek didn't want to give it to him, claiming he had the hereditary right to it.
Will do,
It looked
mate.
like
Have a
Wenceslas
good
would lay
evening.
siege to Trusky, but
Thank you for
fortunately
popping
Lord
over.
Chenjek was completely destitute by then, so he sold all of Trusky and the armor to the king.
I should be on tomorrow, not Friday, and then possibly most over the weekends. I'm trying to get back into streaming a lot more. So thank you very much. What am I doing? I'm still talking about this bloody armor.
Chenjek was broke. How come?
Because of building his castle. Trusky may be impressive, but it's too expensive for a nobleman. Even the king had difficulty paying for such a castle.
Well, if the king was so endeared with Brunswick's armor, why did he leave it here?
Because he didn't have any choice, my friend. He never found the armor. Lord Chenjek was as cunning as a fox. While he did leave the armor here, he never told any. It said he hid it so it could only be found by a true knight. Each piece in a different place. Or
Nice.
so they say round these parts. Who knows if there's any truth to the tale?
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armor?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you.
Go on then.
Sir Chenjek, who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle.
A riddle,
It's
eh?
a test that must be passed by whoever wants to find it. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah, why not? Tell me
And
the
how
riddle.
did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it. Take your leave of crone and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through the all of forest kings, hidden deep from hunter's gaze. Standing tall, 2 guards of stone, behind whom yearned for treasure lays. Between them stands a mighty rock, a subtle niche, yet deeper still, a place to give one's art to God. Behold, my armor gleaming still.
I think I know
The
where to go.
crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Bloody hell. I think I know where it is.
Really? Well, seems you've got something between your ears then, lad. And you know what? I've got something else for you. Sir George, who previously owned the armor, wanted to have a nice poleaxe made in Prague too. but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true, because I have a copy of George's. Here, take it, and now go.
There we go. Find some armor. We have just got books. What did we just find? Can I read that? Nice. I think we're going to go try and find my dog. Where's the tavern lady? Can I apologize?
Have you come to break some more stuff?
No, I've come to apologise.
If you want something, wait till I've stopped being angry. And if you don't have anywhere to sleep, they'll look after you and jelly.
Why the hell do they pour the beer on the table?
Fine. Let's go, the nest. Where's the nest? It's up there. How am I meant to get up there? Right, let's parkour this. I parkour onto you. Hey, Buscat. I did see a cat. Right. They told us where the bandits are. POI. Head over that way. Let's turn around and go towards this.
Christ, you stink to high heaven.
Do I? Okay. I'll go wash myself. Issue. Right, okay, can I?
Have you come to break some more stuff?
Okay, no, she's not going to talk to me because she's angry.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've got on you.
Okay. Alright,
Go ahead and search me.
I've got no on me.
I've got nothing to hide.
Hurry up! Everything in order. Carry on.
Thank you. Don't look at the dog's animations. Yeah, I'd say they look better. So I reckon I've discovered stuff.
All right.
See ya. Alright, let's go explore. Okay. Fresh herbs spoil just like food. But if you dry them in the shed, they will not spoil. Okay. What's up here? I'm expecting me to get attacked. This is where the cabbages are being stole from. What's on the map, though? What are they... Out. I want to go get my dog. That's where we're going. We'll get my dog. We'll go see the travellers.
Oh, gods. I wonder what their names were. I see they haven't been forgotten, and the locals still worship them. I can't really blame them seeing the state of this land.
What do you reckon? Is it straight on through the woods? Looks like there's a cliff, though. I really don't want to hurt myself. But let's do it. Oh, fox. Oh god, that's going to attack me. Is it going to attack me? Oh, it is. Oh god. Oh no. I've got no stamina. I feel mean attacking a wolf, but... Oh god, there's more than one of them. Oh, watch my stamina. Whoa, he's not letting me kill it. I'll let it attack and then I'll just do it this way. Might get some meat and some stuff off this wolf. I think one ran away, didn't it? I feel really bad. Are you running off? Don't run off. Okay, we scared the wolf off. Got a little bit injured in the process, but it's fine. I think we have got some food. I could probably eat some food. We'll do that. That might help with not my hit health. Health plus 2. We've stumbled into the den. Hey, wolves. Where are you? And this is where I stumbled across my dog in the woods. I mean, with the combat on this, I've got to make sure I'm just, at the minute, patient. Watch my stamina, get my blocks in, and attack when I can. Ooh. There's a little town over there. Is there a little towny town? Looks like I'm coming across to a towny town. Really could do with a horse, but I haven't got the money for a horse. Here we go. We're gonna find some work in here, I reckon. Turn left. We're getting close. We're getting close to the thing. Ooh. Let's give it a campsite. Oh, hello.
Hey.
Hey.
God be with you, Sir Knight. I'm Henry, and I serve the Lord of Lipa.
And which one might that be?
Well, my lord resides in Ratai, on Sasau.
Him I don't know, but I rode with the old Captain Chenyak of Lipa when Emperor Charles was still with us.
Forgive me, sir, but that's before my time.
Well, of course. Half a century has passed since those glorious battles against the Hungarians. And all I'm left with to...
You have debts? Why? Because of the war?
On the contrary, when my neighbor Deslav was on his deathbed, he begged me to deliver his inheritance to his nephew. But that troublemaker is all fighting in Poland somewhere.
A will is a sacred affair. But are you really going to go all the way to Poland?
Certainly not. I'll leave the money in the hands of a monastery and be done with it. Problem is, I incurred a bloody fine on the way and had to pay it out of the inheritance.
You fought there.
So you fought for Emperor Charles, the father of our King Wenceslas?
Indeed I did. My boy, he was a pious and clever king, and as cunning as the devil.
So you stand with Wenceslas too?
Always. The apple has fallen far from the tree. Young Wenceslas is just a foppish coxcomb. Well, safe to say, it's all going to the bloody dogs.
Oh, I haven't got any money, but do I fancy a game of dice?
Farewell.
Can I eat some of your food? I could sleep there. Ah, it says steal food. I can't eat. Can I not eat from any pot now? That's not good if that's the case. Right, am I going to get distracted here? Dragons. So we found some lodgings.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
We discovered dice. Trade.
What do you have for...
I mean, have I got anything that I can sell to you? Not really, no.
Oh, your love is clear to me.
What are you two talking about then?
A peasant like you would never understand.
What's your tongue?
Watch your mouth, you impudent.
Or what? You'll smear it with that, but let's bicker no more,
My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico, and give your verdict on our dispute.
Oi, don't be shy, come and...
It's Henry. H.
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse boy could be called Henry. Enrico is no...
Oh, for the love of God. Will you just tell...
Ah, it's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar louse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying donkey.
To tell the truth, my last encounter with verse didn't end all that well.
Really? Come on, let's discuss it over a beer.
Man to man, poet to poet.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say I was...
Sit.
So,
covered in blood.
You going to tell me what you're talking about?
It's about nothing less than the very essence.
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for ages, and it's got his brain in a twist.
Kindly ignore our friend George here. He's been a simple soul ever since he was...
Oh, freedom. I figured out poetry ain't to be found in inspiration for... All the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fuck.
To the point where fornication and drinking leave no time for
That's
actual
an interesting
composing.
view, isn't it?
Aye, aye. Keep your hair on, mate. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante Alighieri.
Alighieri, you dolt. So...
Well, I rather doubt it's to be found in beer or something. Those might be nice to look at, but an artist should seek inspiration.
However you look at it, you, my friend, as a worldly...
and highball...
clever...
intrepid... unique...
in short, just the right fella.
You might be able to help us out with something.
Oh, what they're going to get us to do.
What are you after?
Enrico, we are in need of an adventurer.
Yeah,
My name's Henry.
In short, Enrico, we're in need of an adventurer, a man of action, a man of good...
A fucking good fella.
A fellow who helps his fellow man. Aspiring minstrels.
If only you knew, mate, what genius is sleeping in our...
Imagine it. An ode to Henry, the hapless, hoe-wielding hero harassing the
humans?
That's it! Hark, Henry the Lionheart! The only thing missing for you to achieve glory is...
a loot! We need a loot!
They need a loot. Right. Where to go?
All right, but where would I even get a thing like that?
In the words of the poet, una volta
and finding it won't be hard. We've done a bit of snooping, and there's only one in these parts.
It's hanging all forlorn on a wall at the carpenters in Troskovitz.
It ain't no use to him, but he won't sell it, the tight ass.
Well, if it were in our hands...
I'm not stealing the loot.
In our hands, it will sing like a...
And it will be the torch lighting our way from
I'll
this
have to speak to him, see
provincial
if I can get it.
purgatory to the gates of Kuttenberg.
Torch? Shit, you're a fucking bird.
It's a metaphor, you...
All right, I'll see what I can do. Please just quieten down.
God bless you.
Same to you.
Innkeeper.
What would you like?
You can buy a night's rest if you want. Looking for a
Excuse
friend.
me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a groschen to his name but acts like he owns the blood.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill. Unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good. But still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals, but...
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlark Pond. So if you know your way round the woods, you could... Well, I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's one more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
You have a water goblin here?
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Where did you say the water...
If you follow the...
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too, but then they ordered wine and paid with...
Would you happen to know where I could find these?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a... I started talking to them and they...
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't wolves afraid of...
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Yeah. But I did just try and kill some.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge, above the Rock Tower Pond. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the...
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God knows...
I mean, I just took on 2.
Do you have it?
By the way...
That sounds good.
It actually came about by chance. Then other blokes... By the way, if you go and see him, I'm sure he takes a...
Oh?
You'll see. And that's pretty...
Thanks, Inky.
How much is a room?
Can I get
for?
something to eat and a place to sleep?
And...
Just for tonight.
All right, then.
Yeah, I haven't got the money.
Same to you.
I think Henry can handle it. You know what the carpenter said.
Watch where you're going.
For King's ransom. Don't lose faith, my friend. He'll handle it just fine. Perhaps he'll make a deal with the old man.
you, friend.
It won't cost us a thing anyway.
Oh, that's the innkeeper. Oh god. Overturned cart is there. Water goblins up there. That is new quest. Okay, I like that it's put in the wolf pack. Yeah, I'm liking that they're putting the points of interest on the map. Fresh graves. Ah, yeah, stuff to go like look at. Old idiots. I probably should have gone and looked at them. I think we still continue on. I want my dog. I'll have a quick wash though. God, I can't wait to get some money so I can get to a bathhouse and get my clothes cleaned, get a horse. I mean, who are you? What are you doing? You're just a trader. Can't speak to you. Go this way and then left. Bit this way and left? I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah, left. What's the doggy dog? Down this road, there's an alchemy bench there. Meadow there. Just seen the time. I need to go to bed at some point. Do have work tomorrow. But I've enjoyed streaming it. It's been a good stream, I'd say. We're gonna have to go. I don't know if I can just like run across this water. I'm guessing I can't. I want to go that way, but I don't know if it's. I don't think this path is on the map. Yeah, we're going the wrong way. We need to cross this way. Only a little bit of water though, isn't it? Yeah, it's only a little creek. So far. And then it should be just down this road, right? Yeah. I think this is where we had our accident. Must have been where we had the accident. Look how pretty this game looks. It's incredible. We've got a bit of textures, not 100%. Bear in mind this. Oh look, mushroom. This is on a 30 series graphics card. Oh no.
What the fuck is this supposed to mean?
Hey, lad. What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day.
Okay.
Good to see you, lad.
Really? It seems to me I'm in your way.
Ha! Not at all. That poor fella didn't have anything interesting on him. But you might.
Can I try and talk my way out of it?
I'm almost as poor as that dead man there. I was just robbed of everything I had.
Well, that's some bad...
Why do you think that poor wretch is lying there? He was a friend. They robbed us both, but I managed to save myself.
Really? It just so happens I know him. He was a local, unlike...
Well, we didn't know each other very long. But we've got us...
Enough! You're a dead man! Ah!
Fine, I'll kill you. I will take that. Oh no, come on. I will take that first. And I will loot your body. Feel like, yeah, he's got some. Oh, look, he's got some armor. Take some door keys. We'll take his groschen. What's that? We'll take the badge. I mean, we'll take it all, actually. Oh, no. Okay, I thought there were some horses coming after me then. Let's have a look at this weapon then. This sword. Yeah, the sword is going to be better, isn't it? Strength and agility needs to be 6 and 8, and I don't think 8 strength is 5, so we're almost there, so we can almost wear that. So I won't put it on just yet because there'd be no point in it. The armor we've got, that makes less noise, so we'll do that, and then we've got stab defense, blunt defense, +4 noise, so I don't really want to wear that. It's 10 noise. Yeah, we've got some. And put the gloves on as well. Right, give me a bit more defense, won't it? If you want to surrender to the authorities, press L and then 1.
Oh, a nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here?
Yeah, right, okay, I'm trying to find Mutt now. I want to just check something as well. Inventory, all. I mean, I've got tailor kit, so let's use you on what I'm wearing, and what I'm wearing. Can't do anything in that.
Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt. Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Fine, okay. But got some broken armor. Have I got any blacksmith kit? No, that doesn't do that. Badges I can't put on. Comb, nothing to do with the comb. I've got. Oh, I have got some lockpicks. Wonderful. Do some steely stuff. The herbal woman the woman that we spent a lot of time with. Oh. Piggy pig. God, it sounds muddy as well when we're walking on stuff. Pause. Have you seen my dog?
Will you help an old woman, young man?
Me. I need to pay a debt off. Did my dog
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
Oh, Sakra.
You've got one yourself.
Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal leftover food?
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Sameen these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing. It's not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
Yeah, I'll help.
All right, good wife.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Troskovitz. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must... And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but...
Let's go search that. I mean, I've nicked all her bows, not gonna lie. I've nicked all her arrows.
Pavlena, what have you left for me?
Oh god, I've not done lockpicking yet. You can start lockpicking by holding E if you have a lockpick. Use the cursor to find the correct lockpick position. Press D while rotating it and keep the lockpick in the right position. Opens. Okay.
Oh, bloody hell.
Saying it's too difficult. Okay, I can't break into a lockpick thing. What's she left behind?
She's got unfinished work here. Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here? Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her. Like she got up and went straight out.
have a look ourselves. What we're doing, we're looking for the dog as well. Ask about the mutt. Try asking them about the fish. Oh my god, we're on a massive... I kind of want to go here to go see Tomcat because we're close. Now we've got to go there. This game is awesome. There's just so much to do. But I'm going to have to do this because time is getting on. I am getting tired. I will be grumpy for work in the morning. Right. Follow. Thank you very much, Tofu, for popping in. Go. Right, what am I doing? Let's just have a look to see. This game was so good, though. I really just wanted to keep going, to be honest with you, but there is no one online that I will raid, so we'll probably call it quits. So thank you very much for everyone that has been watching. It's been an absolute pleasure, as always. Say I should be online